It will be game 2. Ah, that beautiful Metroid music.
We are off. Looks like the players each have collected a couple of items here. Spazer and Plasma for Caznode, and Stray has got Varia and Spring Ball this time, so run not. Oh, never mind. J-Cart taking our fun away.
Yeah, darn it, J-Cart. That's the next round of the tournament, though. Everybody will start off with 2 major items chosen at random.
So yeah, even with missing the first Moonfall, Caznode still catching a ledge and pulling it off, pulling ahead with it. It is... the moon's gravity is surprisingly strong.
No, it's just the power of the moonwalk. Sorry.
I get the reference. If I had my guitar, I'd play it for you.
Best item in the game is the first item in the game.
Stray not skipping it, run. He has a chance now.
That's right. Run validated.
There's a reason he lost last round, and it wasn't because Varia. Hey, getting Orphan Ball.
Sink.
Then staring right at each other across the room there.
I think you can call that a high five, even if they're not going in opposite directions. They're staring directly at it, or is that just a stare down?
It's, you know, they might need some rails for that. So bad.
It's called an high five. Feasel pulling out the awful puns. We love you, Feasel. Yeah, nobody ever goes to Billy Mays.
Alright, so I imagine Caznode is going to do the same thing. Grab this item here, then head back. And it's a super, so that was kind of worth it.
Absolutely. Now, odds are, though, Stray will probably do what he did last time and check underneath the old Mother Brain pedestal. Probably be some super missiles there.
Yeah, probably. And you are right. There's a lot of supers in this, so... Good item starts for the players here. One of each. Kaz is obviously going to pick up a second super pack at this point, but... And we've got a nice climb there from Stray.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
He just sprouted some wings and decided he's done with that.
Yeah. And Kaz, look at that movement. Wow.
The wall climb is great. The platform climb, when done that fast, is pretty spectacular. Also,
so
sadly,
at BT.
Yeah, sadly, no DLC boss this time.
No, none whatsoever. That's right. Rip BT. And we'll see if Caznode can get it too. Remember, it is a 1-frame timing for Terizo Skip. And he gets it. All right. In all seriousness, no. Though, yes, Chad is right. Both these runners do have amazing movement tech. It's, I call it more skills than tech, but,
yeah, it takes a long time to get up to that point where they're at. Just trying the old escape shaft. Just try climbing that, and you'll see it's...
And that's one of the easiest things that these guys are doing. So yeah, Straevaras looks a little bit ahead, and technically he is, but as you notice, he is one super missile tank behind, which could be important. We don't know how trolly the charge beam is going to be in this game.
Oh, there's another super pack they can get on the way out.
Yeah. Good mock ball from Straevaras. That's probably the easiest mock ball in the game. I say that because it's the only one I can actually do.
There's a nice setup for it because you can just bounce right off the ceiling. So it's a good practice spot because you know when you get it wrong, you'll just fall in the pit.
And so standard bombs as well here. Very nice to have early on in the game. Means you don't have to worry too much about your power bomb count anymore.
Yep. So yeah, that's a bit of thought process that these players don't have to worry about. Just worrying about power bombs.
It's loaded with super missiles here in the. That's what you need bombs when you cut spring ball. That's right.
Yeah, that is just a load of supers right here at the start. That's pretty spectacularly set up there.
Yeah, save the frames is right. It happens. I'm just gonna blame Twitch. Because you never blame Fiesel. Ever. Roger. Feels gonna get. Okay. Oh, look at that silky smooth now. Caznode attempted to grab the missiles. Missiles apparently faked him out there at first blush.
They are surprisingly shifty for a stationary item.
That's right. Well, I saw it give him the head fake, man.
It's... So, and with a second entry tank, Stray is not in any real danger of dying in this room now.
But he doesn't have screw attack this time.
Oh, he misses the... There he goes.
Second try, though.
Yeah, still really fast on that. Yeah, basically what they're looking for in that is to get the super missile right underneath the grapple block. Oh, and...
Ooh!
Stray's not going to need to do any mischief in lower Norfair today. He's got various suit.
Yeah, I'm sure that is a welcome sight for Straevaras after that last run.
And Kaz opting to go ahead and get the missile. Thought about it for a little bit.
All right, so this time Stray will not get the item in what down here, but doesn't have speed booster this time at least.
So as long as it's not gravity hiding down there,
yeah,
it should be all right.
And since our runners have wave beam, you see, or at least since
Stray do the what?
Just probably habit, probably force of habit.
Probably. So, Randomizer, you won't have wave beam that much, so I guess
yeah,
that kind of makes sense.
Or maybe it's just swag factor. Who knows?
Stray also successfully passing the noob bridge. And he's going to check X-ray right now. Hopefully he does have various suits, so the spikes will deal less damage.
He did die last game doing this, but as you correctly point out, he did not have Varia suit at the time, so. And he does not have Ice Beam either to serve up a convenient platform. Ooh.
So he's got to get a bomb jump set up here. Which thankfully he does first try, so that's going to help.
Yeah.
Conserve some energy for the way back.
And the swag.
Doing the power bomb in the middle of an IBJ. That's a great strat.
Yeah.
The timer is the same, so. And now, is it worth it? Wow, okay. I would put that as probably one of the most disappointing things you could see there
Other than a reserve tank.
Yeah, other than that, the X-ray is pretty pretty garbage.
That's a little more than swag. That's true. I think Stray for a second there was like, where did I last save? Is it going to be quicker for me to reset or...
And it looks like the seed this time has given them some energy early.
Yeah, stark contrast to the previous game.
The only thing X-ray does is slow you down and be bad. That's all you need to know about it.
I mean, you can do your quick kill on Dragon and Phantoon, but that's about it. And like you mentioned in the previous run, Shy Guy, those two fights are so quick anyway as to not really be much of a difference with X-ray.
And it's only under certain circumstances with that as well. Because you have to have plasma in charge. Otherwise, it doesn't even affect it then.
Yeah, Wild Anaconda pointing out that waiting there is a safe strat. I'm assuming it has something to do with the global timer on the enemies in the room then.
Yes. Some of those waivers will be part way down the spike alley.
Let's see if we get Kraid stand-up glitch here or not.
Oh, nope.
Nope.
Glitch not happening for Kaz.
The glitch. We fixed the glitch. That's right.
And another energy tank. There.
A healthy seed this time. Yep, and yet again, that's gotta be Kraid! But, alright.
Oh, and that's no longer Kraid.
Yeah. Stray making it look too easy. And at Kraid energy tank, it's speed booster.
So they have options again. I'm actually kind of curious if Caznode will opt to go back to the wreck ship now, like it did in the last seed.
We'll see. I mean, it certainly paid off for him last time, and he can.
I just wouldn't expect it to happen that often, though. It just worked out really well last time.
It's true, but it looks like that may be where he's headed.
It is.
Remember, this is game 2. He's up 1-0. Maybe he feels that he can take that kind of gamble on wrecked ship since it worked for him last time.
Yeah. Also, that was a pretty great bomb drop by Stray.
Or, yes, as the chat's pointing out too, maybe they want to go back to Waterway after last match.
Again, I don't think we'll see that just simply because it is out of the way.
That's true.
I mean, Caznode went there because it was right there at the time.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny that the chat was pointing that out. All right, so here's our first real route divergence here. Straevaras opting to go into Norfair, which is probably the more common, probably higher percentage strat. Getting more life. Caznode having trouble with the section that made Phantom Ryu quit trying to speedrun Super Metroid. Yeah, I can't get up Red Tower. That's why I don't speedrun this game.
Speed booster playing havoc with Catherine's jumps here.
Yeah.
As he tries to get up.
Stray heading over to Ice Beam. Caznode saying, you know what? I got 5 energy tanks. I got various suit. I ain't scared of no Phantoon. Ridiculously serious. I could speedrun Red Tower with all the items. Yeah. Oh, very nicely done. Caznode activates the Shine Spark and
Gaining Ocean Fly. Okay.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
That is one of the funnest tricks to nail.
Yeah. And one of the most swaggy looking. I just made up a word. I hope swaggy is a word.
It is now.
I hath decreed it so.
So it looks like Stray's gonna head down to Crocomire, maybe.
That's certainly what it seems like from here.
He did pick up. Yep. He's no charge beam, so we'll have to rely on ammo, but he has plenty of that. So.
Lente. Meanwhile, Caznode at the Graveyard of Empires, Phantoon. Now, look, he has lost two energy tanks, so he's sitting here with 383, no reserve health. But he does have Varia suits, so...
Ocean Fly is not good for your health.
No, not at all.
And Phaser.
Phaser beam is best beam.
I mean, you can't really argue that.
That's right. Glad I finally found somebody who agrees with me, Shy Guy.
It's a great beam.
Meanwhile, it looks like Caznode doing very, very well with
just
Phaser is space laser, not spread laser. It's space laser.
And Phantoon's down for Caznode. No threat at all there.
Not at all. And nice Shine Spark there from Crocomire.
And another super.
Hey, we're in the supers. We're in the supers. And yes, Chet thinks Stray is going lower Norfair.
I would agree.
Yeah. He's got the Varia this time.
Yeah. The bigger problem this time would be getting into it with his current equipment, which he can still definitely do, but it's not not an easy entry.
No.
Oh,
there's Space Jump. That would certainly help Straevaras get into lower Norfair.
Yeah, without high jump or gravity suit. He does have speed booster though, so it's potential he could do the lava spark, which is a really, really tight trick.
After the last game, we're pretty certain Straevaras can pull it off.
Yeah, I have no doubt he can pull it off, but everybody should get some hype for that. Oh, Kaz falling into the drink there.
Yeah, space jump, so he says, yeah, I don't care.
Oh, and Stray may not be going to lower Norfair here. Looks like it's heading back up to Bubble Mountain. Not a bad play.
No, not at all.
Got
I would have
other...
thought after maybe he's thinking after last seed I'm pushing my luck. Let's wait a little while before I go down to lower Norfair. Although we all know he can take it out pretty easily.
Oh, and there's high jump. So
the Air Jordans.
Yeah, Stray is not going to find that item. So he's going to be hoping for some gravity suit to make the entry a little bit easier here. Also, not getting trolled by the pumpkin shooting him off the ledge there. Yes, they can do it without high jump. It's just a heck of a lot harder.
Right. Stray getting a little bit of menu problems there, that menu boss.
That missile door, it actually affects your inputs. Little known fact.
That's right. Oh, hey, grapple. Tickle beam.
Maybe we'll get a fried shrimp today. That's...
Caznode taking out the attic here. Let's see what lies in the wrecked ship's 2 major items over on this side.
He's going to be checking this one out here. And this time only an energy tank, no gravity.
Look at the stark difference in energy between our 2 runners here.
Oh, and opting to check for this one item here. It is a super, though, so without charge beam. Not terrible.
It's good prep, yeah. Just in case. Since I'm here...
And another energy tank. Stray is just skipping those now.
Okay, he's at the point where he's got all that he needs.
Yeah, so he might be going down... Or... not. I guess we'll see if...
Nobody told Stray he doesn't need that many E-tanks when Varia. Yeah, we're gonna see. So Caznode's going bowling here. Whatever item he finds here could be very, very important. And could be decisive. But also, Stray is about to check Bubble Mountain Reserve. That is also a major item.
Yeah, either of these 2 locations here could prove to be quite a find for either of these players, excluding those power bombs. Oh, and just
why tank?
Just a trash tank. Oh,
there's
and
gravity.
So yeah, he's definitely going to take that down to a lower Norfair now. There's no reason to not do that. Take the most efficient, and he has Spazer, so he is pretty safe from Ridley. Little known fact, Spazer, you can manipulate Ridley with Spazer. He has sort of these PTSD flashbacks. It's clearly where they got the idea for the
check gauntlet here.
I think he will, since he's right here saving at the ship.
Kinda, sorta on the way.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to.
Yeah. A short charge.
So yeah, whereas Caznode sort of went to all the right places in the last race here, Stray is getting all the right places in this one.
Yeah. There's screw attack. Why not? She slices, she dices, and makes julienne fries out of space pirates. Why would you turn down the screw attack?
It'll allow for a quick exit here from Gauntlet as well. So.
Oh yeah.
Stray having some issues with this gate here.
And he did in his previous game too, but in the previous game, though, you probably could have...
it's under a little more pressure.
Yeah, to nerves. Yeah.
And a reserve tank.
Why?
And collecting it on accident. That's 7 seconds. He's never getting back there. It just gives you time to reflect on the misery of collecting that. Nice moonfall there.
Yeah. There are other uses for it other than just the initial drop into old Tourian.
Yeah. And Kaz is going to be probably a little bit disappointed in this item.
Probably. But he didn't have to do nearly as much swag to get it as Straevaras did earlier.
Yeah.
Nice shine spark for Straevaras there.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And now he's in the worst room without high jump. And without ice, so...
No high jump, no screw attack, no space jump, no ice beam.
He's gonna have to bomb jump up this. Without high jump, he's not making that gap. And this Kaz... Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought he was potentially going to try that.
Yeah, suitless Meridia would have been interesting.
Stray having some trouble with the double bomb jump timing here. Go on back to the single bomb jumps. So yeah, the high jump, the space jump, that is going to help Caznode when he gets to lower Norfair. This time Stray's taking is going to be exponentially longer.
Kaz turning his nose up at that energy tank. I thought you'd want to at least make sure you collect enough to be able to do stand-up collect your mother brain.
I would agree with that. I would at least collect up to 7.
Yeah.
After that, I could understand skipping them, but...
Sure.
Maybe he's playing it since he has very already to just ignore it.
Let's see what major item is down here. We are missing a whole lot of beams.
Oh,
there is the charge beam.
Okay, so there's a... So, Caznode very selective about the energy tanks he selects. Only the highest quality.
That's right. He's checking their data manufacturer. He knows that certain lot numbers were a little bit weaker than the others, and got to make sure that he gets them from the right government contractor.
Some of them don't hold 100% of 100 energy. You know, some just do like 99.8, so got to be real picky about those.
Yeah, the tank had a scratch on it. He's not gonna pick up his energy tanks at the scratch and dent sale.
Gonna want a refund on that one.
The chat going nuts. This is a great cruelty-free tank. Not all tanks are ecological.
Oh, and what is Caznode doing? Is he going straight to lower Norfair? I think he is. Skipping Crocomire, not the worst thing. Spacer was down there, but nothing else really. Gravity Suit is just up above though, so this is kind of surprising. He does have the... Oh, sorry. Oh, we got this, guys. He does have the utility to get up into lower Norfair pretty easy with high jump, so... But I'm still kind of surprised by this. Bubble Mountain is
Yeah.
not a long check.
Maybe he's figuring he'll do all that as cleanup after Ridley.
Yeah. So yeah, making it in. He's also got plenty of supers for Ridley. He does not have the farm beam though.
No. Yeah, Fuzda setting us straight. It's faster to check Bubble Mountain after Lower Norfair. So, I don't think anybody needs to be calling Game 3 hype at this point.
Yeah, because again, Caznode has defeated Phantoon, and Stray still has to go there.
Not only that, I mean, it's too close to call right now, and there's too many variables between our two runners here that I don't think we can say that either one of them is in a significant lead.
Yeah.
Why, though?
The reserve, though. It could potentially come down. I'm looking at their current item acquisitions, and it could come down to Ice Beam being in a terrible location, so using power bombs on Metroids. If that's the case, Stray has an advantage there because he has enough power bombs to clear all 4 rooms. Caznode would need another power bomb tank, so he would either need a pretty fortunate drop, 2 drops, or he would have to go out and refill his power bombs if it came down to that. Although there is still plenty of time to pick some stuff up here. Oh, and Kaz also not even checking the Firefly room here. Just making a beeline for Ridley. Which was 36 supers.
Yeah,
he's pretty
can
sad.
You really blame him? Yeah. Caznode needs to. If he keeps on this pattern of not checking all the items, he may miss out on charge beam. You got to think he's going to check major item locations.
Yeah, I would think he'll be pretty safe to collect charge beam, since I imagine he'll at least check until he has gravity.
I completely missed it. What was behind Ridley?
I believe it was another Y tank.
That's right. I'm the commentator. I'm paying attention.
It's okay. That's why we have Jake Hart to keep us straight.
That's right.
Okay, so yeah, without charge beam, Kaz is gonna not be too reckless on Ridley here. As Stray gets around those red key hunters. Oh, and this is turning out to be a pretty great Ridley fight. And there goes Ridley. Oh, very nice fight there.
Indeed.
And, yep.
Why?
Tank.
Why?
Correct. Yes, those were in the wreck ship. So yeah, you gotta imagine Caznode is going to be checking. Forgetting does not have gravity, can't really run through the acid there. Oh, and he's gotta not enjoy his acid bath too much.
Yeah. May help with your complexion, but ooh.
I would say that's a poor place to do that.
Guys running a little low on energy here, but I think he's probably going to be fine. Synchronized power bombs right there.
So yeah, Stray's in go mode. He's just gotta. I don't know. He might opt to check some things for Ice Beam, but he really doesn't need to. It looks like he is going to at least look at a few more locations here.
Well, Stray be heading on probably for some fried shrimp here after we check Mama Turtle. Mama Turtle got well,
An energy
another
tank.
energy tank. All right, Caznode finding his charge beam.
Yeah, the only thing I could imagine Stray is looking for right now is another beam.
Yeah. Either one would be great, plasma or ice. Probably a little bit. Ice probably helps a little bit better in Tourian, obviously, but
Right.
plasma just overall power.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think it would actually be probably a little bit safer or quicker to have ice.
Yeah.
Just because the power bombing method on the Metroids is slow. It's 3 power bombs for each. You got 4 rooms of them.
Yeah.
It takes some time.
Stray out of missiles having these charge strats on Phantoon here.
And hopefully it gets... Yep, he got a super. And Kaz deciding that tank had no scratches on it.
Yeah,
Still mint in package.
that's right. Gotta be MIB, man. Gotta be MIB. Remember, not just any energy tank for Caznode.
He's very particular about his energy.
This reminds me of Spaceballs natural sparkling salt-free air canned in Druidia.
Also a nice room by Stray there. Oh, and Caznode skipping grapple beam. I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't either. I mean, it's your farm beam, it's your fried shrimp beam, but come on, for 7 seconds, just grab it.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. But he is going to get his gravity suit here.
And be incredibly pleased with that.
Yep, there's his gravity. Also, Stray's trying to get set up here for this frying. Getting the pan all sauteed and ready. Oh,
Oh, he
the-
missed it. This is going to be problematic.
he. As long as Dragon doesn't spank him too much here. Well, this is.
Oh,
Oh, this is not looking the best here. He does have the reserve.
yeah. And it was enough. Okay.
Yeah, surprisingly, not a lot of your own health goes into the shrimp, but it was still not a comfortable position to be in.
No.
No one wants to be touched by a shrimp. And Ice Beam.
There we
So
go.
now Stray is gonna just make a beeline for Phantoon and then Tourian, I imagine.
But yes, beautiful, beautiful fried shrimp.
And because he does not have base jump, he's taking some extra time to do the gravity jump and the menuing.
unlike last time Caznode came through Meridia, he's got high jump boots and space jump. This is going to be quick.
This is going to be a pretty fast run through here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to end up being a pretty close race here.
Without a doubt. Because it's quick to go over to Phantoon, but again, as we mentioned, as right now, Stray does not have high jump or space jump.
Yeah, and he's not likely to collect them.
No. Because he's at the point now where he just needs to go to Phantoon and then go straight on to Mother Brain. He's got charge beam, so he's not going to be terribly worried about his super missile count.
What is I'm looking at the commentaries. I'm like, who's Phantom Mission? I got erased. What? No, what? What is Caznode doing? They did get two super packs, but
he's got charge.
I don't understand that.
He also doesn't know that he's about to pick up Ice Beam at Dragon, so...
It's true, but I'm still...
Could be looking for power bombs, too, because he only has 10.
That is true.
Yeah.
Looks like we might get an X Factor hype going here. And getting it.
Perfect.
And a one-round Botwoon. And Stray needs to get through. Validation spark.
Yeah.
Stray doing some extra farming here. So we're in a couple of... It does take a few supers to get down to Phantoon, so...
Yeah, you got to think Caznode searching for one more power bomb pack.
Yeah, he's thinking of power bombing the Metroids at this point.
Yep. But as soon as he kills Dragon, he'll realize he's not going to have to.
Yeah.
No full halfie this round, that's right.
So this is going to be close at the end. Stray has the advantage with Spacer Beam. Oh.
Caznode does not have the tickle beam, so no fried shrimp for Caznode today. Not getting a short charge.
And the shrimp is almost gone. Almost.
Almost. At this point, yeah,
There
let's say at this point, just use that super missile. You'll be all right.
So yeah, Stray's going to be hoping to get some fast patterns on a Phantoon here.
There we go. Alright, so Caznode is going to head straight to Tourian. Straevaras will be heading straight to Tourian right after he takes out Phantoon.
Yeah. And Stray is a little bit closer in terms of distance, so they're going to be both entering very close to each other, unless Phantoon just decides to go all out bad, which it looks like he is not. And there's Phantoon, so we are going to have a close one.
We are. I think you agree. I can get my tongue untied. I agree with you. I think Straevaras has a bit of an advantage at this point.
Yeah, the Spacer Beam, it's not plasma in terms of damage output, but it's going to help.
I was thinking more just of he has
the
not as
distance.
far to go.
That's and using spring ball there. So good job on remembering you have that.
It is the best item in the game.
Oh, they are going to be
Yeah. Wow.
really close. I wonder if either of them are going to refill up the ship. I would probably not do that at this point. And Stray is going to be just a little bit ahead. It's exiting the room. That Caznode is entering.
Okay, wow. This is close. And Stray will refill at the ship. And so will Caznode.
And Stray pulling out. I don't think he's safe there.
Nope. And neither does Caznode. This is going to be close, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your butts. I don't know why you bought an entire seat, because you're only going to need the edge as we finish this race up.
Nice mock ball out of Terminator there.
Blue suit mock ball.
Maybe Skip will be the deciding factor.
Yeah.
It could be.
Indeed, it could. Turn off screw attack.
Preemptively removing that.
Yeah. So if anybody's wondering why, that having screw attack on can really, really mess you up when you're trying to get the Zebetite skip. Which you'll see our runners do. Stray not bothering to collect any of the drops from the Metroid behind him there. Oh no, Kaz almost got stuck.
Yeah, running through these rooms. This is gonna be quite a finish we got here.
A baby skip could help. A stand-up glitch. Straevaras is going to have a much easier time getting stand-up glitch.
Yeah, he's got a little bit more leeway.
Yeah.
And Stray is taking damage off here, so I wonder if he's not gonna go for skip.
Probably not if he's taking damage. This is going to be a close one, folks. Remember, Straevaras is fighting for his tournament life here. Caznode is looking to win and advance. Should Straevaras pull this one out, we are going to have a game 3. It will be right after this game here on Speed Gaming after a short break to reset the seats, etc. So, and yes, Caznode is trying for the baby skip. He does not get it.
He's pulling very off to make the health drain faster there.
Wow.
And then also probably setting up for a stand-up there from Kaz as well later on.
Yes, sorry, Elminster. The hype got to me just a little too much.
It's the winner's bracket tournament life.
Yeah. And in a double elimination tournament, that is huge, because you only have to, if you make it all the way to the end, you only have to win one match as opposed to resetting the brackets. All right, Straevaras is
safely in a second.
The Mother Brain 2.
And Caznode is right behind.
Yeah. This may turn out to be one of the closest matches we've seen in the tournament so far.
Oh, that Rinka is frozen in a really bad spot for Caznode.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so I'm actually not sure why Stray is using his beam when he has the supers there. Supers don't deal double
There we
damage,
go.
but I'm... Okay. Might have
He
been,
remembered.
Maybe he's taking off some health off the top. Okay. Stray is in catch-up mode. Caznode is in catch-up mode. Hyper beam, or the brain beam rather, for Stray. There's going to be no stand-up for Caznode.
That's right.
So Stray is going to get an advantage there. And Caznode better be careful here. If he gets hit again, he's going to need to turn Varia back on. Okay, there he goes.
And Rainbow Death Beam. So, ladies and gentlemen, barring a highly unlikely turn of events, we are going to see a Game 3 here. Hopefully, it's as hype as this race has been. This is so close.
And really, if this holds up how it looks like it is, it's really Stray collected Spazer.
Pretty much.
That would turn this whole thing around.
But Spazer's just awful. Just terrible. Terrible beam.
That's what some would tell you.
I very seriously doubt anyone is going to go for the animals.
Yeah, I mean, at the time like this.
Yeah, not when you're looking in your SRL chat and your opponent is not done yet.
Yeah, that's really the only thing that could happen here, and I don't think we're going to see that. Yeah, Kaz with a little bit longer of a round 3, but finishing that off. Stray is going to have a little bit more trouble getting through the rooms without high jump, but it's not going to be enough to change this around.
Again, barring some highly unlikely
Right.
bungle on the part of one of our runners here, or on the part of Straevaras, which don't see that happening.
Oh, a nice spark from Stray there.
Yeah. Perfect spark.
And some great climbing movement there from Stray. Not going down to the animals, so Stray is going to take round 2.
Yep, without a doubt. As soon as he hits on the ship, we will get the time. And the official speedrun live time for Straevaras winning Game 2, 53 minutes, 51 seconds. Congratulations to Straevaras. He has forced a Game 3. Who is going to stay in the winner's bracket? Game 3 coming right up here on Speed Gaming. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial or click away in the web browser. We gotta find something for the 21st century on that. Caznode comes in at 54-21, a 30-second difference, tying them at 5th with the closest race of the tournament so far.
Yeah, that was a close race with different routes.
Yeah.
That's
Beautifully done. That's right, there we go. Don't close that tab. Shoutouts to WJG999. There we go. That is the... Don't touch that mouse. Don't Alt F4.
Oh yeah, forcing a winner-take-all match. So, and that is happening next.
Yeah, absolutely, coming right up. And yes, Southern Kip says, I think I'm 5th. Yep, so Southern Kip versus Richman 3mm. That was another 30-second race, so absolutely tied here. This was 30 seconds exactly. Kip's race was 30 seconds exactly as well. So that ties for 5th closest race of the tournament so far. Don't run Windows Update. That's a great one. And Straevaras' comment was not who needs high jump. It was I feel naked without high jump. All right, this one will be starting just shortly. Going to take a short break. I will be right back. And it will be game 3 between Straevaras and Caznode. 1-1, fighting to stay in the winner's bracket of this tournament and keep the winner's advantage. It's coming up soon. Don't close that tab.
All right, chat. Place your bets now.
Final round. Fight!
Oh,
This
and
is red.
I've just pointed out we've downgraded to one major item we're starting with for each runner.
Oh, well, just one. The rules have changed yet again.
Oh, and we have the very rare Meridia enemy, the Ohm, in the seed name. So maybe we get a suitless Meridia.
Ooh. Suitless